All right, y'all, what's up? It's Mike. So today we are doing the Dayton 5K, Dayton Dragons 5K. Got 50 pounds on the ruck. Also gonna be doing some photos. Got my 35-70 Canon film camera. As many times as I've used this camera, you think I know what the brand is, or the model is, but I still don't. Today is the first big test for the GoRuck boots. So we'll see how they do. Last time I did a 5K, did it in tennis shoes. Didn't really go so well with the ruck at least. So today, doing the 5K with the boots and taking photos. We will, really good crowd. It's probably a couple thousand people here. Not too hot. See how this goes. All right, just cleared mile 1. Feeling pretty good. Boots are feeling good. Feet are feeling good. With the camera, kind of taking the F8 and be there approach today. So we got the camera set on F8. Going about 500 shutter speed. So, whew, just going over a bridge. So anyway, so far so good. Overall pretty happy for the first mile. We've got, obviously, just over 2 to go. See how many more photos we can get. All right, just over the 1.5 mile mark, they had a water station at the turnaround. One thing I'm wondering, and if those of you who are watching this are more experienced ruckers than I am, which you probably are, would using a smaller ruck be better? Because I'm using my GR1, GO1, the big one, and even with the straps pulled pretty tight, still feels like the weight's really low on my back. So I wonder if using a smaller ruck would be beneficial. Anyway, still feeling good. Hips starting to bother me a little bit. I've had issues with my hips for a long time. It is what it is. So we'll keep going, about halfway there. So I'm not even at mile 2 yet. My youngest just texted me that she's finished. To be fair, she's not carrying extra weight. She's also little. Okay, officially at mile 2. Watch shows 199, but it's past the mile 2 mile marker. Still feeling pretty good. Feet and ankles feel good. Hips are bugging me. Both of my kids are done. So just over, probably right at 20 minutes to go. So not too bad. 38 minutes. Should finish in just under an hour. Anyway, so far really happy with these boots. Really am curious about the ruck, using a small one maybe. And I've gotten some pretty good shots. About 23 photos on this roll of film. Try to save a few for the finish. Let's keep going. All right, just finished. Made it just under an hour, 59:15. Hips are absolutely shot. Feet feel great. Hips are done. All the overpasses did not help. Boots did phenomenal. I really might try to use a smaller ruck. Anyway, we'll chat more later. All right, y'all. Final review, final thoughts on the GoRuck MACV, MACV2, whatever that's supposed to stand for. Wore them on the Dayton Dragons 5K today, and I gotta admit, the boots themselves did phenomenal. I had no issues with my feet and ankles. Matter of fact, my feet and ankles feel great. Now that I've come home and showered and got some electrolytes in me, and if y'all have never heard of these guys, Hoist, they are phenomenal. Not sponsored or anything. I love the company. They support an organization that I belong with too, whatever. They're based out of Ohio, down in Cincy, and it's amazing. There's just no artificial colors or anything, so it's really good. Anyway, off track. Again, not sponsored, but also not sponsored. I buy my own stuff, but boots did phenomenal. Really no complaints. I really like the way, I know I said it before, I really like the way the heel cup is contoured and comes in. This was a on the road 5K we went over some bridges back and forth. My hips were absolutely killing me. That's a me problem, not a boot problem. My feet and ankles feel great. Rucked with 50 pounds. My watch said I was 59 and change. The chip time was like 104 or something like that, which is fine. I mean, part of the whole reason why I'm doing this is to drop weight and get in shape. So that way I can start doing mountaineering stuff next year. Going to be doing more rucking because I really would like to finish the ruck and not feel like I barely made it to the end. But laughed everybody sitting on the couch, right? And that's what matters. So that was a really good time. Both my girls ran it. They were in front of me. One of them finished in like 34. They both finished in like 34 minutes, like below 34, like 34:10, 34:20, somewhere in there. So really proud of them. That's it. I like the boots a lot. I really wonder if using the smaller rucksack will help with weight distribution better. Because the ruck I use is such a big bag that where the weights are, because I just use two 25-pound plates and put those in there, the weight just sits all the way at the bottom of that bag. And the bag is so big, the weight's basically sitting like on my butt. So I wonder if I use a smaller bag, that'll just put the weight up higher. That makes sense to me. Anyway, drop a comment. Let me know what you think about potentially using a smaller ruck. If you have any other questions about the boots, let me know. I will answer however I can. My feet didn't get hot. My feet feel fine. The boots were comfortable. No issues with the boots. That is my honest opinion. So if you have any questions about them, let me know. Drop a comment below. And yeah, if you've made it this far, thanks for sticking around. Took about 31 pictures. So I'm going to an event later. I'm going to finish up that roll at that event and get them developed. So I'm really looking forward to seeing these. I think these are going to be some of the best ones I've done with a color film roll. So I shot in color today. So I'm really excited to see these. I think these are going to be phenomenal. Anyway, cheers. You have a great day.